Well, I want to thank everybody. This has been some period of time, and most importantly, we want to thank the great people of Iowa. Thank you. We love you all. What a turnout, what a crowd. And I really think this is time now for everybody, our country, to come together. We want to come together, whether it's Republican or Democrat or liberal or conservative. It would be so nice if we could come together and straighten out the world and straighten out the problems and straighten out all of the death and destruction that we're witnessing. That's practically never been like this. It's just so important, and I want to make that a very big part of our message. We're going to come together. It's going to happen soon, too. It's going to happen soon. I want to thank some of the great people. We have so many senators. If I go through every name, we'll be here all night, and everybody's going to get angry at me. But the senators, the congressmen from Washington, they came down from all different states. I want to thank you very much. I want to congratulate Ron and Nikki for having a good time together. We're all having a good time together. And I think they both actually did very well. I really do. I think they both did very well. We don't even know what the outcome of second place is. And I see Kari Lake. Congratulations, Kari. Very good. I spotted her, I have to announce, because she's terrific. She's going to be a senator, a great senator, I predict, right? You're going to be a great senator. And I also want to congratulate Vivek, because he did a hell of a job. He came from zero, and he's got a big percent, probably 8%, almost 8%, and that's an amazing job. They all did. They're all very smart people, very capable people.
Interesting. We understand, at least Kristen said, they got rid of the teleprompter right before he was starting to speak. And then, as Jake emphasized, very uncharacteristic. You don't want to read too much into it, but clearly he got the message. That this is when he was saying, Caitlin, come together, praising his rivals, that was what he wanted people to hear in this moment.
Yeah, it shows how confident he feels coming off of this win. I mean, I haven't heard Donald Trump give a speech like that probably in 8 years, and I've been to a lot of Donald Trump speeches. I mean, he hasn't called Ron DeSantis Ron since Ron DeSantis entered the presidential race. He has only called him by nicknames and called him disloyal. And to see him give that speech, I think, speaks to how he feels after this victory tonight. But I also think this is a speech that he's giving after he has not had any wins in several years. I mean, he lost the 2020 election. He's facing 91 criminal counts. He's going to be in a New York courtroom tomorrow for a trial where a jury will determine how much he owes the columnist E. Jean Carroll for defaming her, something that they've already decided. They're not deciding that, they're deciding how much he owes her. And I think that is what is fueling that attitude that you saw there, where he was speaking graciously of his opponents, clearly calling on them to drop out of the race and talking about this notion of uniting the country, which struck me, given obviously how polarized the country is at this moment, and this idea of uniting liberals and conservatives in that speech. But I think it's also because he has not had a win like that in so long. I mean, he's only dealing with criminal charges and civil suits and trials.
But he's trying to keep a sense of inevitability about this. I mean, this is the kind of speech you would expect to hear from a candidate after Super Tuesday, if they've won, 5 or 6 states and they're rolling to the nomination. This is the very first contest, the first one. And he was sending all kinds of signals to Capitol Hill, to his rivals. He just 2 days ago was attacking Vivek Ramaswamy. Tonight, he was praising him. He was using Ron DeSantis' actual name. I mean, he's sending a signal to his party, this thing is over. And he wants them to get on board. We'll see what happens. But that was the signal that was unmistakable to me as he heads into this next week going into New Hampshire.
And I was struck by the number of senators and congressmen that were there. I mean, it just shows you that as he has a grip on the electorate, a grip on the base, he has a grip on the establishment, too, very much so. I mean, at the beginning of Trump's candidacy, there was a lot of hesitation on Capitol Hill among members. They were looking at Ron DeSantis, and you started to see slowly member after member start to get behind him. That's been an increasing trickle over the last several days. And you're seeing the Republican leadership in the House all fall behind him. One of the first people to praise Donald Trump for his victory tonight was a new speaker, Mike Johnson, coming out very early, saying it's time to unite the party. There's still divisions. Mitch McConnell, John Thune, the 1 and 2 Republicans in the Senate are not behind Donald Trump yet. They clearly want to move on from Trump, but they're going to almost, they looks like they could be stuck with him as the nominee, but Trump expect in the days ahead that more of those Republicans, they'll decide to get on board behind Trump because they don't want to be on the wrong side of the party's nominee, potentially.
With all the congressional endorsements, mainly of him, I think there were 5 for Ron DeSantis. And with what Abby just said, that Trump's clearly calling on the party to fall in line. Ron DeSantis is not falling in line. A senior campaign official says that he is staying in the 2024 race. He is going to go on to New Hampshire. As we know, he has a town hall scheduled with CNN tomorrow night. But they said that they do believe, based on the numbers that they've seen so far, after they were complaining about how early this race was called, that he has earned his ticket out of Iowa. So Ron DeSantis is not dropping out of the race.